Today we're going to be installing a OEMExtinguishers lightweight bucket seat kit on this 992 GT3 RS. This one is one of our custom painted examples finished in viola purple metallic. First we're going to hop in here and we're going to remove the 4 seat bolts. There's one here, one on that side, and then the 2 in the rear. This is going to be a 10mm triple square for the 992 only. On a 991 they use a ETorx, 10mm ETorx. For installing this kit on a lightweight bucket seat, carbon bucket seat, you don't necessarily have to remove the seat or lean the seat back. You can simply raise the seat and access the 4 bolt holes that we're going to show here shortly. We're going to lean the seat back so we can show the bolt hole locations to make the install video process simpler. In order to get started, we're going to remove the seat cushions. We're going to start here at the top. They're just Velcroed in. We're going to pull them off. You can see the Velcro around the border. For the lower cushion on the 992 only, we need to be careful because there's a passenger airbag sensor down here. It's in the cushion itself. So we're going to start removing from the back and lift all the Velcro on both sides. And then at the front here, there's a little pull down tab that we'll show you here shortly. This just clips right onto the front of the seat. Once that's removed, now we can just pull up on the seat cushion and get that out of the way. Now what we're going to do is just roll this cushion up here out of the way. Now we can see on the bottom here, your holes are covered by this felt liner. You can see there's 4 locations here, here, and here that we're going to poke through from the bottom side. On the bottom side of the seat here, on the 992, you can see that there's 2 studs with ground wires attaching. On the 991, there's only 1 ground wire. So we only need to make 2 holes in the rear just through the felt. No drilling, no modifications. We're simply just going to poke right through the felt. And you can see how our pick tool comes right through. We already poked this one through as well, right here. So now we just made our 2 holes in the felt. And now we're good to continue. With your lightweight bucket seat kit, you get some stickers, of course, a complete install guide, as well as the original paperwork from Gloria. So this right here is the OEM Porsche bracket. We're going to take this and slide this down under here. It's going to go right under the wires. You got to make sure that you don't pinch any of the wiring when you tighten everything down. So now that we got both of the bolts in from the top side, these are going to get a 10mm nut on the bottom. This is best with a long extension so you could get through the bracket and get right to the bottom side of that bolt. As we mentioned, these front 2 studs are already pre-existing. We made sure that we're not pinching any ground wires. We're going to reuse the ground wire nut and tighten everything back down. We're going to use a 10mm wrench on the bottom side here to hold the nut, and we're going to use our Allen head from the top side to finish tightening everything down. Now that we got the bracket completely bolted down and tight, we're going to go ahead and get the cushion back in place. Now that we got the bracket here installed, we got the seat cushion back on, we're going to get ready to put the extinguisher holder in. We want to look at the bracket here. You got 1, 2, and 3 bolt holes that are threaded. This hole here, right here, and here are not threaded. These are not used in this application. Now we got these 3 all started. Now it's time to tighten them down. Now that we got the rear seat bolts in, because we chose to angle the seat to access the bottom, we're going to slide the seat all the way to the rear and then tighten the front bolts down. Since we already put the lower cushion in, we got the seat back in place, we're going to put the upper cushion back in. You're going to start here at the bottom, seat it all the way down to the bottom cushion, and then just push it back. Now, as we discussed earlier, this is our viola purple metallic extinguisher. Now, in order to get this in the car now, there's a button that says press. Press that button, the latch will open, flip that out of the way, set the extinguisher down in there. Then we're going to come up here, flip this extra tab, and slide this over just like that. Hit the press button again. Now you can flip it back down. This completes our 992 lightweight bucket seat install. As we overviewed in this, we discussed 991 differences as well as the 992. So this should help you get your extinguisher installed.